Morning all, I'm with the delightful Teresa Tarmey.
Hi everyone.
As ever, covering up her face with a mask, and we're doing today something that Teresa's asked me for ages to do for my neck, and a lot of you have been asking me about things you can do for the neck area. And do you remember I said I'll go and try some treatments? Well, I'm here, dedicated at 8 in the morning, and we're going to do fractional laser.
So we're going to do fractional radio frequency.
Fractional radio frequency.
Yeah.
Okay, let's really get down to the nitty gritty of the difference.
Yeah. Okay. So fractional radio frequency is what you would do to slightly damage the surface of the skin, like microneedling, that would help to resurface kind of damage, so it has to heal, repair and produce collagen. At the same time, it's delivering radio frequency into the dermis as opposed to on the surface.
So double whammy.
Double whammy. The benefits, what you will get is obviously when that's healing, you will get fresh skin, way more than what you would from microneedling. So I always say one treatment of this would be equivalent to a good 4 treatments of microneedling. Yeah.
And when Teresa's talking about 4 treatments of microneedling, she's talking about 4 professional treatments of microneedling, not
yes, strong ones.
Not my twice a week microneedling. So I do twice a week, but I'll do it with a 0.5 or occasionally on my neck a 1.
Yeah.
And you're talking about a 2 at a professional dermatologist.
A strong one. Yeah. Shall we do your chin today, or do you want me to concentrate on facial?
Let's just do the bloody chin.
Should
we do the chin as well?
Chin?
Okay, let's do the chin. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm just about to do a little film for my foundation, but I think it's quite good to show it will cover. Well, my neck's going to be red. How long does it stay red?
It can be red. You'll look sunburnt red for about a day. Tomorrow might be a tiny bit red.
Okay.
And then you'll start getting the dryness, which is your skin resurfacing.
So we always need to know downtime when we do something like this, because I think we have such an expectation as customers that we kind of think, oh, well, let's just not worry, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, and I'm thinking, even as you're saying this, Teresa, I'm thinking, when I've had a laser with CBAG, I've recovered quickly, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But you're saying I'll be red here.
You'll be red
for a day.
Here will go down very quick. It's thicker skin. Here will be a lot longer.
Okay.
Some people just recover super quick.
Like what super quick?
You wouldn't be red tomorrow, maybe a little bit.
And today I'd still be red.
Today you will be red.
See there, I'm thinking I'm one of those people. But I'm not. I don't know if I am. Yeah.
This is thinner skin.
I want to do here because this is an area that we talk about a lot. Anyone who's had acne scarring, and I'm using all my Miracle Blur for that, but just the pitting, that very last residue of pitting that I've got from my acne from 30 years ago is still there on my face. So I am interested to see, definitely for the neck, because this is a neck moment, and a little bit down there.
Yeah, just these t-shirt lines. Sometimes they're not t-shirt
lines.
Why?
Yes, because tell me why you're going down to there.
So it's often where we sleep. So we get these lines, obviously where the.
Let's go down and show them. Go down and really let's just that.
So sometimes the bust can, when you're sleeping, it will wrinkle here. So we're going to slightly damage this area, and you will see a difference here. It's really good.
Okay. That's great. Damage the area. All right. So I'm just going to do any questions whilst we're here. So Teresa Tarmey is, to me, the best facialist in London because she combines her vast knowledge of laser with phenomenal hand movement. And that combination is quite rare to find because you can go to a doctor's, I go to see Diana, Dr. Seabags, who does a lot of laser treatments, and they don't do facials, but you're going to do today a peel, aren't you? A little peel.
So a mini little lactic acid, which is my favourite, just to brighten up.
Why is lactic acid your favourite peel?
It just suits all skin types. So, for example, if you've got a darker skin type with glycolic, you've got to be really careful. I think you can mark the skin, I guess. You could cause pigmentation issues if it's too strong. If you're going to a clinic, I would advise not darker skin types to have glycolic because I think you can burn them.
Yeah.
Also, salicylic, great for dry. It is drying actually. Great for
spotty skin.
Spotty skin, but again, I don't like drying the skin out. So yes, it might be good for that skin type, but everyone has got a different skin type, whether they've got acne or not. And I'm just a fan of lactic, really brightening the skin.
What about mandelic and malic?
Mandelic, love them.
Yeah,
love.
And
but
these are different bases.
Easy.
Lactic is the milk-based acid.
It is.
And there's mandelic or malic is the almond-based acid.
Yes.
Which one? Mandelic or malic?
Mandelic is almond,
And salicic is sugar? No. Glycolic is sugar.
Glycolic, yeah.
Salicylic, I can't remember. So if somebody has really bad skin, Teresa, what do you recommend as an acid if they're doing a peel?
So I say to the girls, if you're going to see someone once every 4 to 6 weeks for a facial, we have salicylic and lactic on our trolley.
Yeah.
I would always say do lactic because you're not going to fix the skin with one session of a glycolic.
Yeah.
So why not brighten the skin and also treat the skin at the same time? Guys, Trinny always comes to see me at like 7:30 and I look like this. Tired eyes, half done hair, and then she puts me on camera, which is great.
I know, I'm sorry, I don't even tell Teresa I'm going to start my camera. I just think to myself, I'm doing something, I think it's interesting for you guys, and actually let's just film it. You know, it's got to be always, would you find this interesting? Yeah, and then just do it. There might be 1 or 2 questions too. Is it okay for people who have diabetes, somebody's asking?
Ooh, is it okay for diabetes?
Yeah.
I guess you have to be careful. Doctor's note would be good, just to be safe. Depends what kind of diabetes. Obviously they say that you should be careful because you can lose the sensation, which you wouldn't then be able to tell. It depends. It really depends on how the type. We have numbing cream on Trinny's chin in case anyone's wondering what that white blob is there.
Can you use the home microneedling on a daily basis, please?
No.
I think you shouldn't either. Yeah.
No. It's too much.
I mean, your needle that you sell in your kit, Teresa does a fantastic kit. It's expensive, but it's not just microneedling. There's an amazing, that gold vibrating tool that I use is from Teresa. She has an amazing hyaluronic mask in there, and she has also her microneedle, which is 0.2 or 0.5, Teresa?
0.25. It works out, even though it's expensive, to be fair to myself, it's £29 per treatment because it's a full treatment what we do in clinic, and you can do that at home yourself. And it works out at £29. You've then got your gold massage tool that will last you. But it's all about delivering those peptides into the skin.
And it gives you're with the peptides, it's that channel, it's microneedling, gives that channel for deeper penetration of ingredients. But with your kit, how is it like a 2-month treatment?
No, it's 3 months. It's once per week, so it's a 12-week program. And going back to the question, should I be doing it every day? No, and the reason being is, one, it's too much, but also if you think about, you want to slightly damage the skin and then you want it to heal and repair and produce collagen. So if you don't give your skin time to do that, it's just too much, and actually you want it to be a little bit damaged and you want to wait for it to then be allowed and go through that healing process to then produce
at
skin.
Least sort of 3 or 4
You know what
days.
A guy said to me a few weeks ago, and I loved it, a few months ago actually. He said it's like, what's the name of when you have to do the lawn for the golf? So you have to put lots of spikes in to make the grass grow much quicker and get it back in good condition. It's like that for the skin.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. What is the best? Can you read that? Acid for treatment of mild
melasma and pigmentation. Depends if you want to do it in clinic or if you want to do it at home. There's a specific treatment called Cosmolan, and it's my favourite, and Trinny, I'm dying to do a video with you on this.
Okay, what is it?
Cosmolan is something that you can do at home and you can have in clinic, which is really strong in clinic, but it really is the only one that you should be using for melasma. Melasma is a whole new thing. It's not the same as just sun damage. It's generally caused by the hormones. Yeah,
and I think that any kind of pigmentation, there's, I think, short-term pigmentation like pregnancy mask, which I think is quicker to go.
Should we do an eye treatment with radio frequency?
Let's do it. I'm here. Looking, really like I've just woken up. I have sun damage on my forehead. Please, what's good for that? I think she just put please. But I think she's just saying, what can you do for sun damage on the forehead?
Gentle acids. I wouldn't mess around with lasers too much there, just because it will come back. Sun hits directly on the forehead, especially in summer. Retinol can be good, just to really gently lift the pigment. And microneedling also. It's difficult.
Yeah.
The truth is, it's good to prevent. Anyone who's still not got pigmentation, prevention. Because once you have the pigmentation, it's very tricky to get rid of.
How long does it take to get an appointment with you, Teresa?
It can take a while. However, sometimes I put extra dates in that it's not expected, or I get cancellations. So It doesn't always have to be a long time.
Okay, all right. What would be good to close pores up, at least minimize around the cheek? And so she's basically got very large pores that are always getting her
Retinol's
down.
great, microneedling's great.
And also an exfoliating toner. I mean,
Yeah.
don't you think? Just to
But
kind of reduce.
most of my clients are like, oh God, I've got open pores, and they don't. I'm not saying that you don't.
Yeah.
But people can't see them if you do, so don't worry about them.
Okay. So I use at-home treatments, Teresa. I use New Face and Face Gym Pro.
Yeah.
And to me, they're different because I think New Face is the microcurrent.
Yeah.
And I feel Face Gym Pro is slightly different.
I don't know that one actually.
Yeah,
Is
it's a long one that the Face Gym, they do in their
This is basically just an
treatments.
in-salon version, so it's stronger.
Yeah.
Basically.
But this is also a different treatment because this is a
This is
treatment
radio
that's
frequency.
radio frequency. So it's heating up your skin. It's something actually that is neither of those two. It just has a similar
mine
head.
this morning, guys, which is why I'm a little bit red, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, great. But I think they're slightly different, and I'm still like both of them for different reasons. I've used the Face Gym Pro a lot longer, and I do like it. And I think any of these things, like Alice Hart Davis, who Teresa also knows, who does the treatments guide. We were discussing it the other day. She's very addicted to her New Face, and she just says it's that continuous use. It's every 2 days, and you've got to keep using it to kind of keep that. It's like the Face Gym Pro is about working out your skin every day. The New Face is about lifting every day.
Have you tried Newer, Trinny?
No, what's-
NEWA. That's
oh
really
no, I
good.
have not. What is Newer?
Newer is it's kind of been around a little while, but not too long, and it is it's got FDA, which is quite difficult to get for something like that.
Yeah.
Does this feel okay? It's not
That
too
feels
warm.
fine. No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
I really like that one, NEWA, and
Okay.
I might start selling it, guys, on my website.
Do look then. That's
So-
interesting. We like that idea. I have skin tags on my neck all of a sudden.
Ooh.
Now, Teresa, I have those too, and I had them on my neck here, and I had to go to a dermatologist and get
Yes.
them cut. Is that the only thing you can do?
Well,
do you think?
dermatologists are good. However, we've got this new girl here called Amy, and she has blown my mind. She's amazing. She is doing this electrolysis, which I was trained in years and years
Yes,
years
I
ago.
remember.
And
Those-
she's like a little genius with it. So she
What, for
can
skin
get
tags?
Yeah. So she just cauterizes them off, and they're gone. So we.
I'm
do it,
coming
guys.
to see Amy. Are you? That's so great because I mean, I think what happens, and I think, I don't know if you can know the skin well enough, I'm sure you can, Teresa, to
Yeah.
describe why when we get older and get into menopause, we get more skin tags.
We get more skin tags. I guess we've been around a lot longer, but I don't know the answer to that.
Okay, I don't know either. I think that it just does happen. It's like you get more little age spots. Things happen to our skin when
I'm going
we
to
get
have
older.
that answer.
You're going to have that
Very-
answer next
Oh,
time you
yes.
see us, aren't you? Where can you buy a good lactic acid, please?
I'm selling my own
Yeah.
in about 2 weeks.
Are you now?
I am.
Fantastic. I would recommend hers over anyone I know. Does anyone have any advice for heavy hooded eyelids, please?
Cryotherapy ball.
Okay.
You know what? I love hooded eyes. Who's got hooded eyes? Kate Moss,
Jennifer Lawrence?
Nicole Kidman,
Yeah.
Katie Holmes.
Yeah.
Love them. Look sexy, guys. Don't get rid of those hooded
Yeah.
eyes. Don't even try.
I know what you're saying
I
because
think it's really sexy.
Yeah, and you just had, there's an intensity around the eye,
Yeah.
but I also feel that some people don't enjoy living with them because they feel, I think this lady, we can say, try and embrace your hooded eyes, but like,
Yes.
I don't want to embrace my sagging neck. I don't want, there's certainly, it's like,
Certain
she
things
might
that
see her
can-
hooded
yeah.
eyes like I see my crepey
Well,
neck.
hopefully I've changed your mind and you look at them as sexy, but if not,
Yeah.
there is no treatment that or cream that's sadly going to lift them, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And if
And
you
it would-
can,
yeah.
it might be like the tiniest bit. So it's surgery, sadly.
It's surgery, all right. Well, that's just honest.
It's not
can-
about surgery.
Can I buy that kit online? I live in Sweden. Teresa, do you ship worldwide?
We sure do.
You sure do, and it's teresatarmey.com. Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
teresatarmey.com.
Okay, fine. And it's spelled Teresa,
Yes.
Tarmey.
Yeah.
Okay. Rosacea, pigmentation.
Rosacea, again, tricky one. Huge fan of LED.
Yeah, what
for
do you
calming.
like for rosacea? Because I have a lot of ladies who have rosacea.
So what you've got to think about when you're buying all these acids, retinols and treatments and going for treatments is don't miss the rest of your skin just because you have rosacea, because a lot of people generally have rosacea in this area. That's not to say that you shouldn't be treating the rest of the skin.
Okay.
Oh, look at your little rosy cheeks.
I know, rosy cheeks.
Yeah, rosacea can be tricky. What I can tell you to do is look at the food groups that's not good for rosacea, because I'm very much about what's going on the inside.
Yeah.
And essential oils, no for
Rosacea. Yeah.
And actually most oils, I'm not a fan.
I know you're not an oil fan. I did a
Especially for
post last
rosacea.
night on facial oils.
Yeah.
And somebody said, oh, Nadine Baggett wouldn't be happy with that. And I felt like saying Teresa Tarmey wouldn't be happy with that either. But it's interesting because you have quite a strong view on facial oils, whereas I feel I use a facial oil when I feel I need to nurture my face, Teresa.
Yeah.
And I need to massage my skin and I need to nurture myself. And the oil is a conduit to do that. Okay,
so you're lucky enough to get away with that, but a lot of people aren't. And what I mean by that is it can clog the skins. And I'm sorry for anyone who loves oils or who has an oil brand. It's no disrespect. It's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Anybody who's got acne, my first tip would be take out the oils and see what happens. And I'm pretty sure that you will see a little difference.
Yeah.
Oils great for the body. Like you say, if you want to have that little pamper night, it's nice. They smell nice. But rule to thumb,
you're not a fan.
I'm not a massive fan for the face.
I think for me, because I don't have such big pores, I've got dry skin, I love nothing better than to give myself this kind of facial massage using an oil with not a high, not a thick molecule, very thin molecules. Or things like emu oil, which I think is incredible. There's a woman called Julia Hunter, who's an amazing dermatologist in America, Teresa, and she uses emu oil to heal. So she does a ton of lasers. Yeah. And she'll use it at the end to heal.
It's not too hot, Trinny, no?
No, it's fine.
Great. Interesting. Yeah. Check emu oil out.
Does retinol also require a healing period? And can you use it to stop rightly? I've heard both. Confused. To stop
to stop
is it
nightly?
all right to
Okay.
Yeah, exactly, I think that's what I'm saying.
I'm a huge fan of little and often, so my microneedling kit, tiny needles often.
Yeah.
Retinol the same. I don't think anyone should be going for these big strengths all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe, retinol really should be done as a course of treatment maybe once a year, and winter being the preferred time, because obviously it's not sunny. And just, every 3 nights, get your skin used to it, get the toleration going. That doesn't make sense, but get your skin tolerant.
Build up your tolerance.
Absolutely.
Build up your tolerance.
So I say to my clients, start with 1 night on, 2 nights off, and then give that a week or 2. There's no rush, guys. Take your time. Skin takes time. Get the strength in there.
Great. How many fractional laser treatments are recommended for a mild acne scarring?
So we recommend 4.
Yeah.
We do them every 4 to 6 weeks, and that means that in between the 4 to 6 weeks, your skin's healing and repairing and doing its work.
Okay.
And then we do it again 4 to 6 weeks later.
Great.
So 4.
Okay, so this is Teresa's cryo ball. I keep in the freezer. It is really cold, and sometimes, Teresa, when I bring it out, it doesn't move. Do I need to do something to it?
No, because it's frozen, so it's meant to, and it's better because then it doesn't spin.
Oh, you don't want it to spin, you want it to be hard. I thought it should spin, so I just keep it, because it's really cold, this. But it's fantastic post-treatment. And I also do it when I wake up and feeling puffy, so if I've eaten too much sugar at night, I do have puffiness, or ice cream. And then I do this ball, and it just does contour me a bit. It's bloody cold, though. Really wake me up this time in the morning, I'll tell you. Oh. So I think...
So we're ready to do your chin,
We're ready,
actually.
great. Is this good for marionette lines? It's a different thing. Marionette lines is really that...
Yeah,
so
it's generally softening. It's to soften any fine lines. It can definitely soften deeper lines, not massively, but it can.
Okay.
But it's really about giving you a whole new skin. So it's a real strong rejuvenation.
Okay.
God, look at me.
We're looking at skin texture. That's what we're talking
Thick,
about with
yeah.
this laser, skin texture.
So it's microneedling but stronger. That is the
Okay.
best way to describe.
Great. Okay, so we're going to zap now.
How's it feel, Trinny?
It feels fine. I mean, it feels like...
It's a little bit hot, right?
It's a little bit hot, and I think what's really good is you asking me questions, just it takes my mind off it. But it's not...
It's bearable, right?
Yeah, it's totally bearable. Yeah, totally bearable. I smell a tiny bit of burning. Is that my... How's it actually working? What's actually happening in this
So we're
process?
slightly burning the skin, which sounds horrific, but it's not. You can't see that it's burning, and it won't look burnt. It will look sunburned, so it'll look quite red. But if you, again, back to the damage in the skin, it has to heal. It has to heal in a much quicker way than it would naturally, and that will then help to produce new collagen. And really, it's the only way to produce new collagen as we get older.
So it's going down there, like that thing I always talk about with microneedling. It's going down and saying, we're attacking
these
you,
little
produce
pins.
collagen. Okay,
So
let's
these
just
are
see.
little pins. It's called Venus Fever. Great machine. Got rid of a lot of my acne scarring. So
Really?
I'm a real true fan.
Yeah, fantastic. And it's about commitment, something like this, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
about once a month, every 6 weeks for
4 to 6
treatments.
weeks, 4 treatments is a real good
Okay.
result. And it's not a laser, guys, so it's super safe.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Feels fine, guys. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop now, and then I'll show you how my face looks at the end. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I just said I'd show you the end result. So as Teresa said, I am quite red. And on my chin,
Not so red, it's a bit
not
easier
so
on the
red,
face.
easier. And then that last little bit, she's saying, oh, let's do a little bit more. This is all to get a much more even skin texture around here. And do you ever do it for lip lines, by the way?
I do.
Yeah,
But
I've had peptides put in I had some peptides here injected very deeply. I had some really bad line going from my inside my nose, and I think that's helped a bit.
I think we should do a really strong one on your lip one day, which sounds bad, but it's not, because the lip's quite hardy and it will heal quite quickly.
Okay. So this redness will last how long, Teresa?
It will last tomorrow maximum, but then you will have little marks on the skin and it will get really dry. So you need to give yourself a whole 5-6 days for it to be completely
So by Monday,
fresh.
it will feel fresher.
It will definitely
So it's
be
Thursday
fresher.
today. Yeah, it's a good time to do it actually, because I'm not really doing so much this weekend, or am I going to suddenly think, oh, no, but on Tuesday I am doing something, and on Wednesday, so I want to look decent by then. Yeah?
Yeah, it will look much better by then.
Okay. What are you putting on now?
So I am putting on my Helio Care SPF 50.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I'm saying mine, it's not mine. I think
Yeah.
it's mine because I love it that much.
Yeah, I love it. That's how I discovered it. It's through Teresa's clinic, my Helio Care Hair Gel. So after you do something like this, you've got to wear SPF 50.
Absolutely.
Every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
need to get a new Helio Care downstairs if I can.
we
If you've
can
got
get
any.
some,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay. So just around that. So my SPF 30 won't be enough for me. I need to do 50.
50 for sure.
50 for
I
sure.
think you should wear 50 every day, guys, and then it's protecting your skin against the worst thing that's for the skin, which is the sun.
Yeah. Any good doctor or dermatologist or a facialist is going to tell you the 3 things to help your skin are SPF, sleep,
and water, guys.
SPF, sleep,
Let's
and
not
water.
forget just the simple things for skin.
Yeah, SPF, sleep, and water. That's very, very true.
Oh, a little bit red, Trinny. How's it feeling?
Feels fine.
Quite sunburnt.
A little bit, but it's like not a killer, you know. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video on Just a Touch and show how much it covers. God, that better get right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think you have got to go to work, right?
I've got to go
There
to
you
work.
go.
Thank you very much, darling.
You're so
and
welcome.
I will do a film in like a couple of days and try and remember to show how it is. But at the moment I'm a bit red on the chin. You can see that there. I'm red on the neck. Can't wait to see the result, Teresa. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay.